Delta Suth.
Thank you very, very much for all the work you do. And I know you are one of all the time, and I've been talking about since I was sworn in on March 14th. That's families. It matters because families matter. And when you ask yourself, why is it that families matter? It's because families are what builds our country and builds our community. Quite a number of people in this room who over the years have worked so hard to make sure that we have a free enterprise government in British Columbia. And I want you to know that your work is very...
Well, those guys are hungry to win.
So are we. Yeah, I know. So welcome. Thank you.
Christy
Well, I was inducted on the weekend. Thank you for coming out. And we'd like to start by introducing, we are going to work in a little bit of an order.
Has legal access to sewage in the area through Metro Vancouver as well, and I'm hoping to hear from you about the provincial commitment for that.
Delta
Delta is the problem. Yes, we are happy to support you in doing that.
Hasn't been accomplished. So if you could check into that. We can't get documented costs for the irrigation system. We don't know if it's on a fixed budget or whether it's being built in as they go.
In the fall. And we're targeting different areas, different sectors of the economy where we think we can make a difference in creating jobs, and one of them is agriculture. So we're going to be giving that a lot of economic focus, thinking about what are the policy levers that government can
Eliza, I'm looking forward to working with you too. I think the dedication that you have brought to the bond cause is something that everybody can have. And I think you're a real role model.
That the company turned a technological solution inside an economic cycle. And that's where the growth comes, and people can move very, very rapidly. If we want to maintain our position, then we're going to have to meet with
Yeah, and one good example of this is what's happened in Princeton, which is a little town, as you know, we've probably all been there, with not a lot going on.
Like that. We don't see any direct benefit coming in any kind of sharing solution, and it's our property. It's BC's property. There's no coastal amendment. I'm not going to take up people's time. Here's a bit of a brief. You can read it at your leisure. You can call us. But it's amazing that a property owner would ignore their property for so many years. And it's really puzzling. And it didn't matter whether it was Harcourt or Glenn or Vander Zam or Rita Johnson. It just seems to be, well, you know, it's just sort of there and we'll get to it one day.
Right.
And this lease expires in December of 2011. And it's been ongoing discussion since 1986. What landlord would treat his tenants like that? The rentalsman would be down on him. It was an apartment landlord, like a ton of bricks, and it's insane. It really is. It's private ownership.
To you how much air it sucked out of all of the energy of the civil service and government to try and deal with the HST and get it to a place where we hope it can pass, because it's just been such a big project for us. So, you know, whatever happens, that'll be behind us, and we, you know, because we can't affect.
opened and then closed it. Every time we met with them, they said, well, you're not asking for any money? We said, no, we're not asking for any money. And it would come back to us another way, that you're really not asking for any money? No, we have the land from various sources, we have it available, and we want to put it into the covenant. And they couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Because we weren't asking for any
Yeah,
money. And you know what? We're still not
is.
asking for any money. Bruce asked for a park.
Premier for stopping in to say hello to Delta Suth. Pleasure to have you here. Thank you, everybody.